Hello and welcome to Relaxing Facts. I'm Chad K, and today I will be talking about the planet Venus. Each week, I share interesting stories and little-known facts on a variety of topics, accompanied by gentle, soothing music. My goal is to help you find a sense of calm during your busy day. Feel free to settle into a cozy spot and let yourself be carried away by these relaxing facts. Venus is the second planet from the Sun and often called Earth's twin. It's similar in size, mass, and composition, but the similarities stop there. While Earth is livable, Venus is a nightmare. Its surface temperature is around 465 degrees Celsius, or 869 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury is closer to the Sun. That is because a thick atmosphere, made mostly of carbon dioxide, creates a runaway greenhouse effect, trapping heat relentlessly. Venus's clouds are made of sulfuric acid, and the pressure at its surface is about 90 times that of Earth's, like being 900 meters underwater. It is dense, hot, and toxic. Despite its harsh nature, Venus appears stunning in our night sky, glowing brightly as the morning star or evening star. But beneath those clouds lies one of the most hostile environments in the solar system. Even though Venus is shrouded in clouds, we have seen its surface through radar and probe images. What we have found is a landscape dominated by volcanic plains, ancient lava flows, and large mountains. It has more volcanoes than any other planet, and though most appear inactive, some evidence suggests Venus may still be geologically active today. The planet lacks plate tectonics, but instead may undergo catastrophic resurfacing, where large areas are repaved by lava in massive episodes. One key feature is Maxwell Montes, the tallest mountain on Venus, taller than Mount Everest. There are few impact craters, suggesting the surface is relatively young and that small meteors burn up in the thick atmosphere before reaching the ground. Unlike Earth or Mars, there is no evidence of water erosion, no rivers, lakes, or oceans. Venus is dry, and it's been that way for a very long time. Venus's atmosphere is its most extreme feature. Made of 96% carbon dioxide, it traps heat like a pressure cooker. It's also incredibly dense. Standing on the surface would crush you in seconds. The atmosphere also contains thick clouds of sulfuric acid, which completely block visible light. The planet rotates very slowly. A day on Venus lasts 243 Earth days, and it spins backward compared to most planets. So, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Winds at the surface are slow, but in the upper atmosphere, they race around the planet at over 350 kilometers per hour in a strange phenomenon called superrotation. Scientists still are not entirely sure what drives it. Venus also has lightning, detected in its thick clouds, possibly caused by volcanic activity or charged particles in the atmosphere. Despite its current state, Venus may have once been much more Earth-like. Scientists believe that billions of years ago, Venus might have had liquid water, even oceans. Some models suggest that Venus could have been habitable for up to 2 billion years after its formation. But as the sun brightened, more water evaporated. Water vapor, a powerful greenhouse gas, added to the heat. Eventually, solar radiation broke apart the water molecules, with hydrogen escaping into space. Without water to trap carbon in rocks, CO2 built up in the atmosphere. The result, the runaway greenhouse effect we see today. The surface of Venus is almost certainly lifeless. It's far too hot, too dry, and too acidic. But in 2020, scientists announced the detection of phosphine gas in Venus's upper atmosphere. On Earth, phosphine is typically associated with microbial life in oxygen-free environments. Could microbes live in the upper clouds of Venus, where temperatures and pressures are more Earth-like? It's an intriguing idea, but the discovery was controversial. Some scientists questioned the detection, and others proposed non-biological explanations. The debate continues. Even if life doesn't exist on Venus, the possibility has reignited interest in exploring its atmosphere and rethinking where life might exist in the solar system. Venus was the first planet to be visited by spacecraft. The Soviet Venera missions in the 1960s through 1980s were groundbreaking. Venera 7 was the first to land and transmit data. Venera 13 sent the first color photos of the surface in 1982. NASA's Magellan mission in the early 90s mapped Venus's surface using radar, revealing volcanoes, rift valleys, and vast lava plains. Now, Venus is getting new attention. NASA plans to launch Veritas and Da Vinci missions. Veritas will map the surface in high detail. Da Vinci will plunge through the atmosphere to analyze its composition. The European Space Agency is also launching Envision, another high-tech mission to study Venus's geology and climate evolution. These missions aim to answer big questions, such as, did Venus once have oceans? Why did it become so different from Earth? Could it become habitable again, or was it always doomed? Venus has fascinated humans for millennia. It's the brightest object in the night sky after the moon. And, as mentioned before, it's often called the morning star or evening star, depending on its position. Ancient civilizations linked Venus to gods and goddesses of love, Aphrodite, Ishtar, and of course Venus herself. It has appeared in myths, calendars, and even inspired early astronomy. Its brightness and motion have also led to UFO sightings. Many mysterious objects reported in the sky turn out to be Venus, especially when low on the horizon. And in science fiction, Venus was once imagined as a lush jungle planet, full of alien life. That image has been replaced by reality. But even that reality is just as captivating, but in a much darker way. And that brings us to the end of this week's talk. If you enjoyed this episode of Relaxing Facts, I would love for you to subscribe, leave a comment, or click the like button. I hope you have a fantastic day, whether you're taking a moment to unwind or simply enjoying some calming listening. I like to do this in one take, mainly to show that I'm not AI. Also, just as a way to talk with you, the listener, naturally. Anyway, I just want to thank everyone for being here. My name is Chad K, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.